really looking forward to this one, especially with that last pick from GAMBIT. Sniper Lacoste, I mean, sort of out of nowhere.
Here comes Hanskin on the mid lane.
Yeah, this is the sort of rotation you got to watch out for as a sniper. They'll get the shrapnel out to try and stop them from chasing, but with the Siphon, Limp can move on. He's got another Siphon and a Crypt Swarm, and GPK, I don't think he's going to have the regen to fight through. He's got a Fairy Fire, but it won't save him. Limp gets first blood, is taking tower hits though, so FNG will be able to find the trade as they go down 1-for-1 in the mid lane.
On yourself, but this way you have ways of putting it on your teammates as well to remove that Spirit Vessel. Vampire is in.
He's going to get the lead in. Gets the toss back on the Rubik. Rubik in trouble. They'll find Hanskin. Can they get more out of this? Already deep. Excess Vampire still there playing around with him, but the Ice Blast comes crashing down on him. Tiny will fall. So 1-for-1. GAMBIT. They will get this tier 1 mid by the looks of it with the Treants pushing on. Limp. She's going to be able to push Dream away, so tier 1 will stand a little longer. The Treants, will they finish it off? They will. Alliance don't even try for the deny, so Shashlo will manage to clean up that mid tier 1 tower.
I think they could have gotten at least one more tower. Dragon Knight going for farm item. Decided to finish that Maelstrom instead of a BKB.
Bottom lane, look at this, 33. The man that you expect to be unkillable, he's going to pop. They've got him. I mean, GAMBIT, they are playing this very safe and very smart. And in the same area down bottom, they kill Nico Baby. And then a minute later, they're able to kill off 33. So Alliance's heroes, maybe not quite as invincible as the players are trying to utilize them to. You know that 33 down there, he doesn't expect to be killed.
Doesn't care about, like, he needs to stay away, of course, from Death Prophet ulti. I don't think she can just jump on him, not without a Blink Dagger.
And Dream's finding some solo action here. FNG, Excess Vampire, Shashlo will come in actually to bring up more numbers. He gets jumped on by Nico Baby with the Dragon Tail stun. They'll punish this extension from GAMBIT. We'll see a TP attempt from Shashlo to get out in time. He does not. Yul Scepter's there to cancel the TP. This time GAMBIT will pay. They've been getting away with these sort of kills on their half of the map, maybe feeling a little too confident. They go for that deep play by the tier 2. Alliance very quick to respond.
What is that? 64% physical resistance.
Yeah, I mean, insanely nice against these heroes with these hard-hitting physical ults. Speed towards mid. Nico Baby, he's going to step forward, pops the BKB. The Maledict was on him, so he's still going to take some tick damage through it. He's got to back off because of this. He's falling low, meaning the Fada's left alone. GAMBIT, they know that they can push on for more. The Assassinate coming in, slowing down Hanskin that little bit with the mini stun, and that'll set up for a second. GAMBIT, they get the 2 kills. Can they get 33? The Sprout kind of blocking themselves off.
Okay, Dragon Knight had one BKB, but it's going to be ready in the next 20 seconds, so they can still take this fight once Rubik and AA are out.
TP's coming in. Here we go. There's the attempt to jump. They get the stun onto the sniper. He's able to force himself back once, post the BKB, and GPK is ready to turn. Starts turning and shooting, but Limp's on top of him. He's got so much damage, though. GPK is just so huge. He just straight up kills off the Death Prophet. The DP is dead. 33 still trying to chase GPK and will find the kill with the Chakra. But already Alliance, they've lost both Limp and Nico Baby. 33's Timber Chain's going to get interrupted. GAMBIT, they'll surround him. The Maledict's back down. The Death Ward out as well. Is it going to be enough with the root?
He's still living.
He's held in place, but he still has a chance to Timber Chain out. 33 will live. GAMBIT, have they got anything else left in the tank to fire out? I don't think so. Now the aim of the game is to just get out of there, but 33's not going to allow it. Cuts across the trees, and he's able to shred down FNG. It's risky, knowing that Alliance is around. Sure, there's no Ice Blast, but there's still the threat of the Exorcism. Nico Baby does pop the Dragon form and start to push out mid.
It's a very early Dragon Knight form.
Alliance, they cannot let GAMBIT get away with this, but can they get close enough to stop when they turn already? Nico Baby has to put the BKB, the Death Ward's onto him, gets Glimmer caped up. Nico Baby's going to have to spend some time getting out of there, and GPK with his BKB, he's shooting from the wall, turns towards the Dragon Knight, turns towards Fada, he's able to slide over the pit, so GPK keeps himself in a very safe position. 33 staying on top of the target of FNG, looking for this Witch Doctor, but the heals, and now the fact that GPK can turn, help him out. FNG's still alive, and so much damage is being done to this Timber. The Maledict, he's going to start popping, he's loads of sword, Yul start biting Ember, another toss-up stopping him from being able to get any closer towards GPK. They'll look with the Avalanche onto Dream, but Dream, he's held in the Chakram, forced to safety. 33's turned upon, 33 will fall. GAMBIT being able to maneuver this fight in such a way. GPK just in perfect position, getting the opposite side of the pit. They just could not get to the sniper. The GAMBIT, they come out on top, killing all 3 cores, taking Roche, Aegis, and Cheese is theirs. GAMBIT are starting to sail ahead. Limp's coming outside of the base with the spider legs. Jump forward for Nico Baby. He's going to go for FNG. Wants to get rid of the Maledict threat. Over they go with 33. They'll get rid of the Witch Doctor. GPK pops the BKB. They're on the retreat, or are they? GPK, he starts to turn, starts to shoot back. He's already brought down 33 to half HP. Limp's still trying to commit. Limp, he's just dying too quickly. The disarm's there in place though. As the BKB ends, the disarm in time to stop GPK from killing off Limp. He's still trying to run, but Nico Baby's able to come in from the side, take him down the once. The Aegis is gone. Buybacks come out from both Dream and XS Vampire. They have got the outpost. They're trying to TP over to help him, but with no BKB, there's no hope for GPK. He will fall. Alliance able to pounce at the time they need before they lose the racks. They jump forward. And GPK already on top of the Daedalus. The money is just, it continues to roll in as he stays far, far ahead of anyone on Alliance's side this match. 28,000 net worth as this sniper. Top lane. Bit of a skirmish to kick off. Nico Baby tried for the jump in. He's got the jump out. But they are going to commit here with the change. BKB is coming out from both parties. As Dream stays to chase down Nico Baby. A Sprout in an attempt to lock him down, but Nico Baby's already out of there. 33 cuts through the trees. Now Shashlo, he'll be the new focus. 33 using the Hex to set up, trying to get the cold feet to proc. It will do so. He gets forced to the side. The Ice Blast is coming down. Limp using up whilst the damage is done by this Exorcism, but GPK, he's now able to turn with his BKB, tries to go for Limp, but Limp's still caped up and will be saved. GPK, he's going to be in trouble now if Alliance can get back on top into the silence. Catches the three of them. GPK will fall. They're over towards Shashlo as another Hex comes out from 33. The Nature's Prophet hexed up and killed. They've killed off the Tiny. They'll turn towards Ember. They're falling here, Gambit. They lose all four. Only FNG to live. The numbers they will. Yeah, GPK is going. The escort mission will be a success. Always the missions we have hated in the games. And
DP back instantly.
Here we go. This really is where the fun begins. I mean, we sort of said this was the way this game was going to go, right? This was... I'd like to think this was Gambit's plan all along. Just keep GPK at the top of the farm, get to this point, 53 minutes, late game.
This is it.
Sniper, level 25 with the Rapier, ready to hold. And now it's all about sort of hoping that the Alliance crumble if you're Gambit, right? You're sort of looking for Alliance to push into this and just suffer to the Rapier Sniper. As it is, though, outside of the base, Vampire gets caught out. And Gambit, they're going to lose FNG maybe here as well, as FNG turns towards. You'll see Sniper, GPK starting to shoot from the sidelines. He's actually using the BKB. The BKB's going to end. GPK's got to get back up to the high ground. We'll do so with a Hurricane Pike.
Nico Baby was so patient, hiding in the trees, waiting for BKB.
Where Alliance, they're still trying to work out the best way of breaking the space.
I like the approach from Nico Baby. Wants to get that Aghanim Scepter's Blessing and then buy a Basher, so he can get a pick off on the side.
Look at this. This feels a little risky. Gambit, they're coming out of the base. GPK, he's got to keep his distance. BKB popped by Nico Baby. They'll turn with the stun onto Shashlo. Shashlo forced the side, slided change, holds back the Rubik. Goes out once more. Limp's trying to chase. Nico Baby jumps forward. They get the Hex on FNG. They've got to run back over the high grounds. 33 is in with the Chakra, cuts across, takes down the two of them. FNG and Shashlo immediately buy back. Dream, boss BKB is trying to finish up Nico Baby. GPK, they're on top of them in BKB. TP's back to the fountain. He separates himself in time. Jump back from Dream as well. Alliance, they're in the base. They are starting to take heavy damage. 33 falling low. Vampire in with the toss back. They get the control onto Limp. Limp is dead and gone.
That's only one casualty for Alliance. Refresher and Aghanim Scepter.
Who are we giving the Aghanims to? Probably Ember. Yeah. I mean, Roshan is not going to be an issue with this insane amount of damage they have. There's actually, well, there's going to be a buyback. There will be an issue with this buyback. They want to try and threaten this Gambit. They're going to make the call. They want to stick around and get this. They'll kill off Roche. But Nico Baby's in with the BKB. The cheese is on the deck. They turn towards the Dragon Knight GPK. He's just getting out of it. He cannot afford to mess around with this. He's got to let the rest of his team die. Shashta will fall. No buyback on him. So the Nature's Prophet is gone for 2 minutes. Also and no so is XS Vampire. It's down to 3 versus 5.
How to get a Hex ready? He could have stopped it. Let's see if 33 gets it. No, he got the Spell Prism.
Yeah, I don't think he wants it himself. He wants someone else to sort of plant the trees.
Green piece.
Oh, Dream. He's outside. They get the opening. Is there any safe for him? They try and force him to the side. XS Vampire's looking for the toss back to safety. He'll toss him over. He's over towards FNG. Dream will live. And now 33, he's just getting shot down by GPK. The disarm comes out in time, but 33 surely will still fall. The disarm, it's about to end. He turns, takes him out. GPK with a double kill. They've lost Dream. They've lost FNG. Nico Baby is trying to get on top of the sniper. Buyback comes out for Dream. They have to protect GPK. The disarm ends. He's ready to look toward Nico Baby, but Limp's on top of him. He gets the BKB off. GPK can turn. He starts to shoot on the Rubik. Defensive E-Blade being used, trying to keep him alive. Handscan into Glimmercade, backs away, but GPK, he's just shooting them all down. Turns over towards Limp, but again, 33, disarm. How about onto the sniper, and there's no defense. His Aegis will be popped. gonna
need to save Sniper. That's a Divine Rapier on him.
What can they do to keep him fine? GPK is trying this, but he's surrounded by the four of them. That isn't the backup. GPK will fall. The Rapier hits the deck. He's going to invest in the death, so he knows he has to spend his money on something, because it's now or never for GAMBIT if they want to try and hold against this push from Alliance.
That's certainly going to be mega creeps. Still 15 seconds for Nature's Prophet. Too much damage on these buildings.
Quick BKB as Excess Vampire does jump in to try and threaten them. They're going to move forward as the BKBs do end. And Limp with the X-Smashiner gets the second usage of the BKB off to be super defensive and make sure that he can escape. Attempt to chase from Dream, commits with the Remnant, finds the chains onto Nico Baby. Shashlo's there with a follow-up Hex. They've managed to catch the Dragon Knight, jump forward with the combo. They're trying to burst down Nico Baby. Can they do so in time with the best lot of the damage with this Desolator? They'll kill him off. Nico Baby's gone, and now there's a bit of a window for GAMBIT to push back. Nico Baby, he's now dead for 2 minutes. There's actually no TP scroll on 33. He's obviously got the Timber Chain to get over there, but
TP scroll.
He's going to have to take the long walk, and it's given them the space to get this tier 3 tower. They'll take it.
Still a full minute. Look at this damage from Sniper.
They're looking for the game, GAMBIT. One tier 4's down. There's still a minute without. They've got to do something now about GPK. They try and jump. GPK is able to pop the BKB. Looks towards Limp. Limp has to get back for now. 33's BKB himself will end soon. The two-man chain stolen from Hanskin catches that push. Shashlo and Vampire with the force down. Vampire and FNG, there's silence. Limp's on top of them. They've lost GPK. Alliance, they've killed off the big threat, and now they can look for the cleanup. Dream, what can he do to help out here as he looks to jump forward onto Limp, stunning him up. The death force down, but Limp's too tanky, can get away. Buyback from Hanskin. Alliance know now it's their time to shine. This window without GPK in the game. They'll lose FNG as 33 cuts down the backlines. Stun out onto this Ember. He's silenced. The Lincolns will protect him from that initiation, but still the telekinesis is there to follow up. Another Hex. Dream will fall. 2 cores now down on GAMBIT without buyback. If there is going to be a hold at all, their 2 main damage dealers here in the late game out of the match. Alliance, they should be able to finally close this one off. This was not an easy game, but they should here with this push onto the tier 4s. 33 to keep an Excess Vampire back. They do have a fortification. Still 40 painful seconds for GAMBIT until GPK is back in. Vampire just trying to draw their attention away from the tier 4s. He's got a second life. He'll buy back, but both tier 4s will fall. Alliance, they're onto the Ancients. Shashlo's trying to go for some sort of split push as he's in the mid lane, but they know there's very little they can do to stop this, and they cannot at all. GG is called, and Alliance, they will take this game 1.
This is a kind of a game that I was hoping for. With Snipers, Morphling Dream on Morph is scary. You also have Axe, which gives you catch against the Pangolier.
I was going to say, FNG just hanging around, being as much of a nuisance as he can. Down bottom, Vampire. They should find him this time. They will. Nico Baby claims first blood.
Extremely good start. Also takes time to buy a Blink Dagger. Let's see, mid lane, is there any rotation?
They've got these 4 heroes trying to go for Limp. Sinister Gaze into the stun and the call. It'll do it. They're going to stick around. They're bringing, again, 4 heroes up, and they really want to try and get something from Alliance. With the Vendetta lead in, they're looking for Limp. There's the break into the stun. Will remove that Dragon's Blood as he's losing a lot, but there's the Rolling Thunder across. 33 trying desperately to save Limp. It's going to work. Limp's still alive for now. Do they have any other nukes to bring him down? They do. The dunk comes out. They get the kill. They'll turn over towards 33. See if they can chase down the Pango as well. As 33, Swashbuckle's back up in 5 seconds, but the stun into the Remnant burst. The call as well. They have the control. Setups there for the second dunk. GAMBIT get the 2 kills.
They know where he is.
As soon as he shows, actually Nico Baby pouncing away. Doesn't want to pounce for commitment, knows that Shashlo's coming in and a potential call could be there. He's going to go back in onto FNG, but there's the call. Swashbuckle comes in from the side. They've got the lift up with the stun. It's there onto Nico Baby. He's dunked down. GAMBIT, they get rid of the Slark. There's still the numbers here for Alliance with the Rolling Thunder coming through. Shashlo will be chased. He's trapped, knocked up to the cliff, but 33 can chase him with the Swashbuckle, take the kill in trade. Obviously down bottom, Excess Vampire. He's ready to eye up the next target. He's in with the Vendetta. Who are they going to be able to make a go on? They're looking for 33, but already they've already lost the Morph as Hanskin. He just straight up nukes him down. Dream was not ready. He was too focused on looking at the initiation potential from Excess Vampire that he wasn't prepared for someone to wrap around and burst him. Middle of the net worth. His game has been a very slow start. As there sits a 2K difference between him and Nico Baby. Nico Baby, level 12-2 now as well. So
if they can kill him once again, this is going to be big. They see him blink.
Ooh, there's the Omen stun. He did get the shift off, but with that angle, they're going to continue to bounce around, hold him in place with the Rolling Thunder. He is dead. Jaslo jumps
what a
in.
Rolling Thunder.
It's a great Chain Frost, but it's still not quite enough damage, as the stolen Chain Frost from Hansken is absolutely perfect. It couldn't be better.
Wipe. Man, 33 is playing out of his mind this series. This is not the target that you want to kill.
Okay, they want to go for something a little easier. I say easier, but Limp, he's just instantly going to respond to that Vendetta hit with no hesitation. BKB is popped, Rolling Thunder comes across, and with their outpost being alliances, TP backups coming in. Nico Baby is ready to look to chase down another as 33 closes the gap. E-Blade will be used in an attempt to keep FNG alive defensively, but it won't save him. They still make the pounce connection and clean up a second kill. Never really found by these sweeps that Alliance are trying to make of Gambit's jungle. With that Central Ward down, Shashlo sees a chance to open up onto the Ogre. Lim's going to be able to counterplay, finds the Dragon Tail stun onto the Morph, the Telekinesis as well. In comes the Rolling Thunder. Again, 33's there perfectly in time with the follower to make sure they have that extra bit of stun to kill off Dream before he can make a play at all. If he wants to take it, that is. We'll see who they do get the Mindbreaker to. Gambit. They're actually heading over. Again, Excess Vampire with the lead, and they do find the opening onto Nico Baby. Can they burst him in time? They can. They get the Slark kill. Can they go for more? Limp committing with the BKBs onto FNG with the Dragon Tail. Forced to the side, but FNG Frost Shield won't save him. The Lich goes down. Now the counterplay. Nico Baby, he bought back for this. Sees an opportunity to get in onto Dream, but Dream turns into the Slark. He pounces away, but look who's waiting in the pit. Fada, he knew that this Morph would try and juke things out into the Roche pit. He was waiting, had the Fire Blast. Dream is dead yet again, and Alliance can continue to clean up. Alliance, they are just stepping up their play. These movements, these calls from the Nico Baby.
Movement speed in a team fight. And then you have Rubik, who's godlike. 8, 0, and 10.
They get a good opening. Straight away here onto Lim. Can they burst the DK in time? They can. They'll take down the Dragon Knight, but 33 just rolling around all of them. The BKBs are out from both GPK and Dream, but he's been taunted over towards Hansken. Dream getting low, and in fact, he's dead and gone. Hansken, again there, I believe, with the control. It was, I think, the stolen call, or at least the stolen Sinister Gaze probably, but that taunt, he's just locking down this Morph as soon as that BKB ends. They're ready to go. Grouped up as 5. They want to try and find a pick off. Nico Baby is going to be the target. He used the Dark Pact. It will end. Can they get the opening stun? They try with the call, but it's off the mark. They don't get the call. And so Nico Baby's allowed to pop Shadow Dance and, in fact, turn and start to fight back on them. On the side, Hansken's being focused. The pullback with the Vortex. GPK with that silence. He will kill off the Rubik. They get the 1-for-1, but it's, again, not a favorable trade for Gambit. They're losing Dream every single time at the start of each of these fights. FNG will fall on top of that as Limp picks up the double kill.
There it is. Oh, they left it. They're keeping the creep wave alive.
And they're into the base. They're fighting underneath tier 4s here, Alliance. Sentry's down. They've got the vision to look to go towards this Nyx Assassin. FNG will pull Nico Baby off to the side, but the Sinister Gaze ends. Can turn back towards, and they're forcing Vampire back. They don't want to lose these heroes this close to their vantage, but they will do so as Fada Fire Blast the Nyx Assassin out of the game. They'll turn towards this tier 3 GPK. He's got so much work he needs to do, and he's trying his best. The BKB pop, he commits onto the Pango to get the follow-up Berserker's call. With the remnant damage, they've got enough to burst damage. Yes, the Swashbuckle out. 33 is still alive. The Glimmer came. GPK wants to finish it, but he cannot quite do so. He used all of his mana, has nothing left to get him out of there as they get team wiped Gambit. Alliance, they take the tier 3 as Alliance, they're looking to end this. Gambit's got to do something quick if they want to hold on to their chances here at the mine. As Shashlo tries for the jump in, but he doesn't get the call in time. Dream commits with the BKB. He's trying to finish on Limp, but Limp's too tanky. They turn Swashbuckle to Sam. BKB's popped by Dream. Nico Baby committing with the Shadow Dance onto Shashlo. The essence shifts. They're just getting too high. They're onto the Ancient Alliance. They're looking to close up this series. 5 seconds to the back. They're not even going to try. It's over. Gambit, they don't have a chance here to turn this one around as Alliance take game 2. The series is there, and they will move on.